Welcome back to our second installment of Mondays with Mike. We hope that you're enjoying a little inside look into our program and maybe some things in the Blacksburg community that you might enjoy. Today we're going to check in with rising sophomore Jalen Cone, a young man that had a really good year for us. Comes from Winston-Salem. He's spending a lot of time with his family. Wanted to check in with him, see how he was doing. Jalen's a young person that we have really high hopes for around here. Jay Cone, the beautiful Cone family. Harold, good to see you. Alicia, great to see you. Appreciate you joining us and taking a little time out of your schedule here to visit with us. I do know this, Jalen Cone, I miss seeing you every day. These phone calls and these Zooms, you know, they're okay, but there's nothing like having you on this campus and seeing you in Honhurst doing your thing. Tell us, Jalen, what your daily activities look like. Do you have the opportunity to get into a gym? Walk us through that if you would, please.
So every morning we've been going to Shining Light Christian Academy. I went to school there when I was in K3, but I've been able to get into their gym every morning at 6:30, and we go to about 8:30, and we're just working out on the court, just getting up a lot of shots, a lot of ball handling, a lot of different finishes around the rim. And then in the afternoons, I go to my high school and actually run stadiums, just working on that lower body strength, able to do some jump squats out there, lunges on the field and track. And in the middle of the day, I just get on the pull-up bar and mess with the dumbbells a little bit and do some curls and some tricep extensions and things like that. Just trying to stay in shape.
For some reason, that doesn't explain, or that doesn't surprise me dealing with you. You're going to find a gym. You're going to find a way to get your work in. This is for everybody. Harold, Jalen, Alicia, you have a son that is a terrific defensive back, correct me if I'm wrong, at the University of Wisconsin in Madison. Yeah. Joy is a very talented athlete as well. What is it like having everybody home right now during this crisis?
So I am extremely blessed to have my entire family home. Drew is here as well. He just finished his senior year at Ecclesia College. So I have all of my 4 babies are home, and I am just very blessed to have them here. I know we may not get this opportunity again, and of course I'm sad for COVID-19, but this mama is happy. Now my grocery bill, that's another story.
What about it, Harold? What do you think?
I'll be honest with you. Listen, really, Coach, I'd hate to say it during this time, but it's really been a blessing for our family just to have everybody home. It's probably the biggest fight I have in life is just trying to make sure we get everybody together and, just being together. So we've been having a great time watching movies and, I coach at a local school around here, so we're able to get in the gym and have fun and just enjoying, watching, just having a good time together, walking around the neighborhood. That's been fun.
Jay Cone, seeing your brother for it's like going back in time. You're a college athlete. He's a college athlete. Joy's a good volleyball player, basketball player. What's it been like for you?
It's been phenomenal just being home. It's been exciting, too, because we always just talked about it, and we didn't know we was going to have this opportunity again to be home because everybody's going off to college and Joy's soon on her way. So we didn't know we would have this opportunity to be home for a month or longer all together under the same roof. But it's a lot of fun because everybody, like, we just come from a family who people who like to just work hard. We're all just workaholics. So when I'm doing my workouts, Joy might be outside doing some ball handling out on the street. Me and Madison be out there encouraging her. Drew's taking me through workouts early in the mornings. I'll go out to the field with Madison, throw the ball to him. So we're all just helping each other work and keeping each other on track. And at the same time, just having fun and just giving each other our stories from the past year. So it's been fun.
My daughter, who's a college junior, said over the weekend, and we have had dinner together every night for a month now. And my daughter made the comment. She said, "Dad, she's 20. She's be 21 in July." She said, "We haven't had dinner together. I'm not sure we've had dinner together 30 times as a family in my lifetime. So, like you all are saying, to be able to go home at night and share and laugh, and it through all this chaos and confusion and a really a difficult time for all of us, there certainly have been some silver linings. Jay Cone, you first. It hasn't been that long ago, almost a calendar year, when I came here, and here we go making that trek down to Winston-Salem to twist your arm and get you in a headlock and hopefully get you to Virginia Tech. Now, to do that, you're going to have to accelerate your high school academic career in an effort to graduate, which would allow you then to come to Virginia Tech. In doing so, you had courses to take over the summer. You came in August. Talk to us about that process. That was a stressful time for you. We were certainly aware here what a special player we were bringing to campus. What was that experience like? I hope you would tell me that you would do it all over again. What do you think on that topic?
It was pretty hard at times because I'm used to summertime, just playing travel ball, going everywhere, not really like having any schoolwork. And but at the same time, I feel like it was probably one of the best things that happened for me going into college. Because high school, everything was pen and paper. In college, everything is on a laptop. So having that summer to get used to like doing things on the laptop, having those classes on my own, not being in the classroom sometimes, but still managing time with family and working out definitely helped me learn how to prioritize things and prepared me well for college. So it was a hard time, but it was definitely a time I needed just to help me make that transition to college.
Jay Cone, maybe some Hokie fans may reflect back on your freshman year, and the first game that would pop in their mind would be the Syracuse game where I think, correct me if I'm wrong, you banged 5 threes, and I can remember each of them. But I can remember your Clemson game when you hit a 3 opposite Clemson's bench in the first half. I can remember the progression that you showed, the progress that you showed throughout your freshman year. Reflect on that a bit, if you would, that growth, that development, that moment where you thought, I belong here, and this is going to work out. This is going to work out just fine.
I always knew what I was capable of, but it just took me kind of building that confidence in myself and gaining you all's trust. And I feel like that Syracuse game was that game that I stepped out a lot. But one thing I tell guys is that the best thing that happened to me was coming out of high school. My ranking ended up getting up to like the early 40s, like 42. I was having 4-star status, getting close to 5-star status. So it was just, you expect going into college, you're going to get there and get all the minutes in the world. Everything's going to be handed to you. And for me, it was the complete opposite. I got there, first few games, I was only averaging like 4 or 5 minutes. And I tell people that's probably the best thing that ever happened to me. Because instead of going in with this mindset of these things might be handed to me, nothing was given to me and I had to earn it. So it was just, it humbled me early on in the season just to work hard and keep working and just try to outwork everyone and keep learning the game and learning the system. So just working hard throughout the season, and I had my spurts in a few games here and there, but I definitely feel like that Syracuse game was that coming out party that I kind of built a different type of confidence within myself, and also the staff and my teammates also had a different type of confidence in me after that game.
If I may, we've had this conversation, Harold, Alicia. I'm not sure I've ever shared this with you. But, like a lot of, incoming kids, it's not, all ice cream and rainbows. There's going to be some growing pains. There's going to be some tough moments. Jalen Cone, never one time did he stick his lip out and pout. Did he cast blame at me or wherever? He was the same guy every day. He kept working at it. He was in that gym all the time when he wasn't working on his studies. And when his time came, he was ready to play. He was ready to go. And at the end of the day, when it was all said and done in the final analysis, had an exceptional freshman year. And I think each of you know how excited we are about his further development and his future here at Virginia Tech. Right, last question for Jalen. And this one has been submitted by a fan. I want you to take a listen, J. Cone.
Jalen, I'm a big fan. I've enjoyed watching you play this year. You've built quite a reputation for yourself with all those 4-point plays. 3 and 1 while in the act of shooting. Tell me something. How are you able to make all those shots with all that contact? Help me with that, would you?
I thought it was a great question, Jalen.
It is a great question. I would say a lot of it comes from body control. My trainer out of Fayetteville, Harold Bailey, he's trained a lot of pros and a lot of football guys, and one pro that everybody knows is Dennis Smith Jr. And one of our main part of our routines and our jumping workouts and working on our body is core. So able to kind of take the contact and able to be off balance, get knocked off balance, and able to knock down shots all comes from the body control and the core. And then, of course, getting up on my shot gives me a little more time to get my shot off, even if I have to hold it a second longer than from somebody who jumps a few like 2 or 3 inches off the ground. So
a few quick hitters. The first response that comes to mind, other than Jalen Cone, the best shooter of all time.
I'm gonna have to go with Ray Allen.
I think it'd be hard to argue that one. I think that was Ray Allen was great, great player, great shooter. Your favorite childhood athlete?
Favorite childhood athlete? Michael Vick. Definitely, yeah, it was Michael Vick. Definitely.
Was it?
Yeah.
If you didn't play basketball, what sport do you think you'd have the best chance to be successful?
Football. My dad said cheerleading. I never cheered in my life. I never cheered in my life. It was definitely football.
Best food location on our campus, Jalen?
I'm gonna have to go with West End.
Other than Honhurst or Castle Coliseum, your favorite place on Virginia Tech's campus?
Favorite place on campus is the drill field / duck pond.
One time only ACC competition, 3-on-3. Pick your 2 teammates. Doesn't have to be from our team, can be anyone in the league.
Anyone in the league. I'm going to have to go with Elijah Hughes, Syracuse, and Vernon Carey. I'll take those 2.
If I were a betting man, I'd put my money on that team.
Yes, sir.
Thank you all, and please know how much we think of your family and enjoy having your son here. I wish you well and stay healthy, and give Ivy a big hug for me in regards to everybody else. But thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you all. Appreciate
Y'all
everything.
be blessed. Thank you.
Bless you. Bye-bye.